Good afternoon, fans, and welcome back to the Ladyview Rep Gymnasium. Final broadcast of the first semester here from STU Court Sports. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching Tommy's TV on YouTube and ACAA TV. Privileged once again to be on my perch at the pit to bring you all the action here this afternoon. Holland Hurricane men in town visiting the STU Tommies. Game rescheduled from Friday night due to travel conditions from the island. ACAA wind, more than anything, restricting the Confederation Bridge. STU comes into this one in fourth place at 3-2. Holland comes in fifth at 3-4. Big discrepancy in games played here in the conference. Tommies will finish this first half with 6 games played. Holland will play 8. Mount St. Vincent and Mount Allison will play 9 each here. So very different looking second halves for these teams. Last game out for the Hurricanes. They lost last Sunday at Mount St. Vincent 88-82. They outshot MSVU 49% to 42% from the field, but MSVU was 33% from beyond the arc, making 12 three-pointers versus 6 for the Hurricanes. SVU also +6 from the free throw line. Holland College was down 20 entering the fourth, made a game of it for the for the Hurricanes. It was Aaron Simmons with 18, Bryce Corliss with 14. For the Mystics, Adam Callahan 29 points, including 4 three-pointers, Isaac Matheson 21. And Jaden Smith, 19. It was a 98-79 win for MSVU the day before versus Holland. Tommies haven't played in a week, so they're off last weekend. The last one November 17th at UKC, 81-68. Noah McCarthy with 26 points, Evan Villain 25. And for UKC, Kevin Ofimi, 16 points, 10 rebounds. Caleb Rennie, 13 points. Starters for Holland. 2 is Aaron Simmons. 3 is Spencer Rossiter. 5 is Jason Tomlinson. 9 is Jaden Martin. And 13 is the veteran Bryce Corliss. Corliss, 18.8 points per game, has him among the league leaders. In fact, Corliss is second in points per game. Starters for the Tommies. 3 is Littleton, fourth-year guard out of Markham. 5, Ethan Tamwine, out of Frederick High, a 6'3 forward. 8 is Riverlands, a second-year wing out of Rosse. 9, Evan Villain, averaging a double-double at 18-4 and 11-6, along with 3.5 assists per game. And Noel McCarthy, the league's leading scorer, at 25.6 points per game. 5th year out of Grand Falls, the FHS, UNB, and Mount Allison for McCarthy. Lands on the drive. River Lands, a good second year here with the Hurricanes, taken away by Holland. Into the front court, that's Simmons out of Nassau, Bahamas. For Rossiter, looking to the post, Tomlinson instead. It goes out to Jaden Martin. Littleton on the drive. There's Lands for Villain. Villain into the paint. Off glass, stores 2. It's going to be the first foul of the game. It's going to go on Jason Tomlinson. Your officials for this one, Mr. Dan Patterson, Dave McGrattan, and Michael Murray. your 3 charge, and making sure all goes according to Hoyle here in the LB gym this afternoon. Just about as fine a crew as you could find. Martin back for Simmons. Simmons with a miss. Rebound for Tomlinson. And foul on Ethan Tamwine. Spoke with both coaching staffs, and the theme was really the same. Get through this one, get to the break, and then see what everybody around the conference looks like after the break. Coaches all around expecting some roster updates, if you will, for the other teams around the conference, so we'll see. Will mentioned Holland. 3 of their losses coming at the hands of the undefeated Mount St. Vincent University Mystics. Like to see everybody in the second half, just in case there are those roster changes that you need to deal with. But at the same time, good to clear them from your schedule. 3 points Tommies, that's off the hand of Vince Littleton. Opens the scoring here. No, it's a 6-point for the Tommies. We've already got points on the board. 6-0 STU. Corliss for Simmons, and now Martin. Jaden Martin, second year of eligibility out of Toronto. Littleton uses a McCarthy screen looking for Villain. Down low, keeps the dribble alive, works it inside. Well defended by the Hurricanes. And the 6'7" Tomlinson. Rossiter to the rim. Rebound for Tamwine, off for McCarthy. McCarthy uses the Villain screen, open for 3, and makes it 9-0 Tommies, and it's timeout Holland. Hurricanes haven't warmed up yet after getting off the bus. They were an early morning departure, 6:30, leaving Charlottetown. And really unconventional start times of 12:30 and 2:30 today. Usually don't see start times before 1 o'clock unless the team is already in town. See it sometimes with St. Anne volleyball. You start at 11 the next day. So 9-0 start here for Stu. Good start against a tough Hurricanes team. Hurricanes can score with the best of them. They come into this one averaging 85.3 points a game. That's good for second in the conference. But they give up more than that. They give up an even 86. That's going to be seventh and last in terms of defensive points given up for the Hurricanes. The Tommies score 82, give up 79. That's a positive differential. Both teams shoot the 3 fairly well. Hurricanes a little bit better from the field at 45 to 43%. Corliss. Feels like he's been shooting those for about 15 years here in the conference. His last year of eligibility. Tamwine to the rim. And we're going to shoot 2. Blocking foul called, I think, on Martin. It is on Martin. Hurricanes second. Martin's first. Tamwine with the make on the first one. Good on the second as well. Full court pressure coming from STU. Ahead for Simmons. Simmons is electric, 17.5 points per game. Inside, Tomlinson can't get it to go. Kamwine for Lands. Lands misses the deep shot. Simmons. McCarthy is there to draw the jump ball. Possession, Holland. The new low-tech possession arrow on the table. Travel called on Rossiter. Down low, McCarthy has size on Martin. McCarthy uses that to his advantage and scores 2. The league's leading scorer. Speaking about doing it for about 15 years. Be curious to see how many times Corliss and McCarthy have met in their basketball careers. Whole lot of wily veterans in those two. It's going to be called an unsporty here. A grab on Simmons. Subs in for Holland, Ryan McKinnon, number 8, and Owen Parsons wearing number 15. Vince Littleton to the line. Misses the first. Make on the second for Littleton. It'll be Tommy's possession. Owen Amos has checked in for the Tommies, as is Zach Duell. Amos in 10, Duell in 4. There is Amos for McCarthy. McCarthy elevates, shoots the 3, rebound Littleton. Back to McCarthy, who launches again. That one finds the bottom of the bucket. 3 more points for Noah McCarthy. Good start for the league's leader. McKinnon outside Corliss. He's going to shoot it. Corliss front rim, rebound Littleton. Oh, Amos was tripped up by McKinnon. Littleton keeps the ball alive. Villain tripped up by McKinnon as well. That's 2 trips. Both unintentional, but feet got caught with both players. 7 to shoot. Should mention that the shot clock part of the score bug not working, not receiving the feed from the game clock. So I will try to give you shot clock updates as we get late in the shot clock, much as possible. Inside was Parsons on the miss. Littleton to the tin for 2. Tommy's poured it on. Up 19-3. 19 points in 5.5 minutes. That's pretty good production. There's a 3 made by Jaden Martin. That's a head for Duell. Not sure why Duell just didn't shoot a left-handed layup. Instead was looking for Amos. Made that play harder than it had to be. Results in a turnover. Miss from Rossiter, rebound Parsons. Martin for McKinnon, for Corliss. Bryce goes to work on Duell. Nice pass inside, and it's finished by Ryan McKinnon. We have a foul on Jaden Martin. Going to be the second on Martin and checking in. No, Martin's going to stay. Coming out will be Spencer Rossiter. Checking in is number 4, Michael Surer. Surer out of Calgary. Played some high school ball at Leo Hayes here in Fredericton. Amos on the miss, but the Miramichi connection with Evan Villain gets the carom and scores 2. McKinnon on Amos uses the Parsons screen. Gets free, rebound Villain. Villain, the league leader in rebounds. Amos on the drive, gets 2 to go through. McKinnon for Parsons. Parsons, size advantage on Littleton. Ahead for Amos. Amos on the drive, left that one short. Parsons on the rebound. The thing the Tommies don't have a lot of is size, and Parsons can be a factor with his height here. Corliss for 3 is good. Hurricanes starting to warm up here now. Lane for Duel for McCarthy. McCarthy left that short over Martin. Rebound off to McKinnon. Ahead for Surer. Corliss again beyond the arc. Didn't really get the feet set well on that one. Littleton. Running layup's going to be fouled by Martin, and that's going to be 3. Three in the first quarter is a lot. And checking in will be Aaron Simmons, as well as Spencer Rossiter. McKinnon and Martin out. Vince Littleton to the line, 73% free throw shooter, averaging just about 11 points a game and 3.5 boards. Rounded. Miss on the second. Rebound is pulled away by Rossiter. Parsons rejected by Villain, but gets the ball back. That's got to be a 3 in the key at some point. Simmons makes a 15-footer. Corliss on the steal for Littleton. Little razzle-dazzle here. Bryce Corliss slams one home. Holland back within 7 at 24-17. And that's going to be another turnover for the Tommies. Kamwine in for Littleton. Simmons to the front court for Corliss. Guarded by Lands. For Simmons for 3. There's Parsons working the boards again. Simmons for Corliss. Another miss. Rebound Villain. For McCarthy. Up for Amos. Lands for 3. Gets set and calmly makes it. Lead back to 10 for Team Tommy. Corliss elevates. Can't get it. Parsons again causing havoc on the boards, but Lands gets the ball back for Amos and Villain. Tommies can play for 1 with a 10-point lead here. Shot clock is off. Surer on McCarthy will pick up a foul. Hurricanes over the limit. Tommies only have 1 foul. So McCarthy will we got a technical foul here on McCarthy. I think that might have been for taunting, possibly. But I thought I saw the official say. Corliss makes the one. So now McCarthy to the line to shoot the original two. Good there to restore the 10-point lead. We had a violation on Reds, but that will count anyway as McCarthy made it. 7 seconds for the Hurricanes to get a shot off here. Simmons for Parsons. Parsons off glass, no good, rebound duel. (29-18) STU after one. Tommies by 11. Hurricanes 19 points coming off 7 of 21 from the field, 3 of 5 beyond the arc, 2 of 2 from the line. Tommies 28 points on 9 of 16. That's 56% from the field, 4 of 5 beyond the arc, 6 of 7 from the line. 3 turnovers for Holland, 2 for STU. Rebounds +3 for the Tommies, 12-9. Assists 5-4 for STU, 1 block for STU. Fouls 5 and 2. Individual stats for Holland, Corliss, 9 points already. Martin 3, Simmons, McKinnon, Parsons 2 each, Rossiter 1. Leading rebounder is Tomlinson with 4. Parsons chips in 3. McKinnon 2 assists thus far. And this online stats has Jaden Martin for 2 fouls. I'm pretty sure he's got 3 here in the building. That's the one that counts. McCarthy leads all scorers with 10 points. That 1 foul he just picked up. Littleton had 7, Villain 5, Lands 3, Tamine 2, and Amos 2 for the Tommies. Villain 7 boards already, the conference leading rebounder. 3 assists for Owen Amos. And it's Tamine and McCarthy with the only Tommy fouls in that quarter. There's your stat rundown after one here at the LB Gym. Thanks for watching along wherever you're watching from. Pleased to have you here joining the broadcast. Tommy's ball to start the quarter. Zach duel with Noah McCarthy. River Lands. Ethan Tumwine and Evan Villain. Jump ball is going to go over to the Hurricanes. They get the turnover to start the quarter. They start with Corliss, Parsons, Rossiter, Simmons, and Surer. Surer with the ball now. Surer for Parsons from 13 feet, too easy. The big man with the open catch and shoot. McCarthy, rebound, Tumwine. Saved for Lands. Lands had to put that up to avoid a travel. That rebound goes to Corliss. Corliss for Parsons. Rossiter beyond the arc. Nice looking shot, but it was just off. Lands on the drive, fouled probably by Corliss, could also be Rossiter. See what referee Dan Patterson has to say. It's going to go on Rossiter. Littleton is in for McCarthy, with River Lands on the line. Lands 10 points, 4 rebounds a game, 80% free throw shooter thus far through the Tommies 5 games. Second year wing at a Rossay High and Rossay, New Brunswick. Home of the Red Hawks. Also home of the River Hawks of Rossay, Netherwood. Parsons from 15, that one rimmed out. That's a shot you'll take every day from your big man from 15 feet. He'll knock down more of those than he'll miss, I'm sure. Villain to the rim, and is another foul. This probably is Parsons. It is Parsons. Sends Evan Villain to the line. Averaging the double-double. Villain's 18.4 points per game are fourth. His 11.6 rebounds per game are first in the conference. And his 3.6 assists are third. Big numbers from Evan Villain out of Miramichi. Also third in field goal percentage at 58.5 coming in to today. Having a great season. And of course, the announcer's jinx there from Villain on the line. Parsons with a pass to the corner for Sir, who misses the three. Rebound, Tommies. Kamwine lets Corliss fly by. Extra pass for Lands for an open three. That pass doesn't connect. And it's got Coach Kendrick looking for a full fresh 5. That rebound taken away by Braden McDonald for the Hurricanes, number 12. Donald, first year, 6'4" forward out of New Glasgow. Duel nearly the steal. Inside for Parsons. Land thought he had the block, instead called for a foul. And here comes 4 of the 5 in. Oh, we're only going to get 3 subs here. 8, 10, and 11 checking in for the Hurricanes. 8 is Ryan McKinnon. 10, Tyrell Casimir is out of Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, and 11. Romery Johnson out of Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. And Coach Kendrick not happy with the way the troops are performing here to start the second. Violation, but it'll count. And now here comes Neil Shaw out of Meadowbank, Nova Scotia. Maybe Shaw's first action on the season. Hurricanes into a zone here. Looks of things. A little different look. That's Casimir on the rebound, coast to coast. Can't get the layup to go. Tommy's come away with the rebound. Littleton waits for traffic to clear, then goes on a dribbling frenzy off for Villain, and now McCarthy in the corner. Long pass for Lands is too high from McCarthy. Tommy's turn it over, up 12 with 7:12 to go here in the first half. McKinnon bothered by Duel, and Zach Duel will pick up a foul. Tommy's second of the quarter. First on Zach. McKinnon on the inbound. Johnson, drive, can't get it to go off the window. Littleton on the rebound again for McCarthy. McCarthy pass to the corner for Lands. Littleton's up top, Lands spin, shot, score. Nice look away by Ryan McKinnon. Free up space and make the jump shot in the lane. The lane for Duel for three. Quick release. Probably could have taken a little more time to get set there. Had space. Johnson on the drive. Rebound tipped up. And somehow on the floor, McDonald ends up with it. Jump ball that should go over to STU. Going to verify the jump ball situation. It is correct over to STU. Holland had the tie up right off the start of the quarter, first 10 seconds in fact. Littleton reverse dribble, drops McKinnon. Littleton gets the three away, rebound, the hands of Braden McDonald. McKinnon guarded by Duel. Zach Duel keeps the feet moving to avoid the foul. Johnson for McDonald. Three-pointer made. That's Ryan McKinnon, third-year guard out of Summerside. Makes it a 9-point game. McCarthy answers to send it right back to 12. Knocked out by Duel. Here comes Simmons, Surer, Rossiter, Corliss, and Parsons. Hockey sub for Coach Kendrick. Tommy's Owen Amos is back in, as well as Ethan Tumwine. Parsons' tip doesn't work off his own shot. Rolling around on the floor with the travel is going to be Spencer Rossiter. A little perspiration on the floor. And we've got the Icky Shuffle, our first one of the afternoon here. Mr. McGrattan with the dance steps to clear up the floor. Somewhat cool in the building today. Players undoubtedly still working hard enough to leave a good bit of moisture on the floor when they hit the deck. Reverse lay-in for Michael Surer. Tumwine for McCarthy as the Hurricanes bring full court pressure. Corliss going to draw the foul on Littleton. First one on Bryce Corliss. Full 24 for STU. Amos for McCarthy. Amos with the screen. Knocked out of the hands of McCarthy on the drive. Hurricanes keep it in live. Oh, what a move by Aaron Simmons. Timeout Tommies as the lead is down to 8. Nice athletic finish at the rim for Simmons. This is a 13-10 quarter thus far in favor of Holland. Holland up to 38% from the field, 4 of 8 beyond the arc. Tommy's now 5 turnovers. Individual stats, Corliss leads with 9, McKinnon 7 for Holland. For Stu, McCarthy has 13, Riverlands has 10. Tommy's thus far have only gone 7 deep. The Hurricanes, I think we've seen everybody in for the Hurricanes thus far. Lane can't make from 15 feet. Rebound, Surer. Off for Corliss. Rossiter through the hands of Parsons. Here comes Braden McDonald back in for Spencer Rossiter. Hurricanes coming with pressure here again. Littleton guarded by Corliss. Corliss going to pick up the second foul on the block. In for Amos, for McCarthy beyond the arc. Kamwine fighting for the board. Holland keeps it inbounds for Simmons. Surer for Corliss from way deep. That one long. McCarthy in for the rebound. Jump ball called. Simmons and McCarthy on the tie-up. This will go to Holland College. Here comes Ryan McKinnon back in for the Hurricanes for Corliss. Surer left it short. Parsons on the board over Amos. McCarthy rips that one away, and that's a jersey grab there by Braden McDonald. Not sure Dan Patterson was down low enough to see the jersey grab that time. Rare miss from the line for McCarthy. Make on the second. Lead up to 9, 3:15 to go here in the first half. Parsons inside on Villain. He's going to catch it in that deep. He's going to score more often than not. Tommies just don't have the size to combat Owen Parsons at 6'8". Blaine gives up 5 inches. It'll be a bonus situation now for Stu. Going to be a foul on Simmons. Second on Simmons. Timeout Holland here. Lonnie States running the huddle as Coach Kendrick is busy with the minor officials at the table as well as the game official Dan Patterson. Not sure what the discussion is about, can't quite pick it up. Checking something on the score sheet, I believe. Long discussion here throughout the whole huddle. Rare to see an official spend that much time in a timeout engaging with a coach. Of course, it's easy to chat with Coach Kendrick. He's a willing participant in discussion, that's for sure. McCarthy on the line. Give McCarthy 16 now. A good line score, let alone half. That's a make for the Hurricanes. I'm going to say that's Simmons. It was behind the backboard and post for me in here. Those familiar with the LB gym will know I've got a great seat, but it's also obstructed view in the corners. McCarthy, floater, left it short. Rebound is taken away by McDonald. Ahead for Simmons, back outside for McDonald. Finds Simmons, who elevates, leaves the three well short. That's ahead for McCarthy. And McCarthy is going to put it up for his 18th points of the game. The lead all scores. Tommy's lead is now 9. McKinnon outside for Surer. Simmons with the miss. Rebound, Tumwine. Off for Littleton. There is Villain on the drive. He's going to score too. I said for the Hurricanes earlier, looking at the overall stats, their issue is on the defensive end thus far, looking at the numbers. They give up on average more than they score. Technical foul on the bench of the Hurricanes. They had been warned previously. So McCarthy will shoot that and add another point to his game-leading total. Land's looking to check in for Amos, and that's waved in. So once that goes up on online stats, Noah will have 19 points, 18 showing there now, but it's only showing 46 for Stu. 1:10 to go here, second quarter. Offensive foul on Vince Littleton. No, offensive foul on Noah McCarthy, and it's going to be Noah's second foul as he picked up the technical earlier. We'll have to watch that one on replay, I think. Pass inside for Rossiter, taken away by the Tommies. Littleton for Lands. Parsons changed that shot. Lands harassing Parsons on the rebound. Ahead, Surer. Inside Parsons on the follow-up. A lot of contact there for no call. I think that has to go one way or the other. It certainly wasn't a flop, in my opinion, on Villain. Hard-fought contest, as you expect, between these clubs. Littleton with a make. A lot of conversation here between the players and the officials, and coaches and the officials, and the players and the players. Rebound there. Hurricanes can play for one. Slight differential here. Shot and game clock. About 0.2 of a second more on the game clock than the shot clock. Oh, almost a buzzer beater for Rossiter. Tommy's plus 11 at the half, 48-37. They were plus 11 at the end of the first quarter as well. That means it's an even second quarter. Come on back in about 12 and a half minutes, about 2.5 minutes remaining. I'll give you a start rundown from the first half. Come on back then. See you for the second. Hi fans, welcome back to the second half here at the Lady Beaverbrook Gymnasium. Bill Gibson, you're watching Tommy's TV on YouTube and ACAA TV. Last game before the exam, Christmas, holiday, first semester break, whatever you want to call it. Host St. Thomas Tommies 48, Holland Hurricanes 37 at half. Tommies were 29-18 in the first quarter. Second quarter was 19 each. Hurricanes 37 points, coming on 15 of 40. That's 37.5% from the field. 4 of 11 beyond the arc, 3 of 3 from the line. Tommies 48 points on 14 of 31. 6 of 11 beyond the arc and 14 of 19 from the free throw line. Tommies shooting 45% from the field and 54% from 3. 7 turnovers for Holland, 5 for STU. Rebounds are even at 21. Steals, the Hurricanes have 3, the Tommies 2. Fouls, 11 for Holland, 5 for the Tommies. Individual stats for Holland: Owen Parsons, 10 points, 6 rebounds. Leads in both categories. Bryce Corliss has 9 points, Ryan McKinnon 7. Michael Surr, 3 assists, leads Holland. For STU, Noah McCarthy has 19. Riverlands has 10 points. Evan Villain, 9 boards to lead the Tommies. In terms of foul trouble, McCarthy showing online as 2 for STU. For Holland, Jaden Martin showing online as 2, but I'm pretty sure he's got 3. Corliss showing as 2. Simmons showing as 2. It will be STU ball to start the half. McCarthy, Littleton, Tumwine, Villain, and Lands for the Tommies. Martin, Corliss, Rossiter, Tomlinson, and Aaron Simmons. And there's a foul on Bryce Corliss. That's going to be his third early in the third quarter. 3 seconds in. Inbounded for Villain. Lands, gets into the paint, kicks it back outside. Tumwine floater is good. And that's going to be a warning on Ethan Tumwine for touching the ball after it goes through the basket. Simmons down and called for the travel as Tumwine tried to knock that ball loose for the breakaway. Turnover Hurricanes. Holland just needs to be better defensively and then get on a bit of a scoring run. Tumwine for 3. That one rimmed out, but it's a good look. Lands fights for the rebound. Loose ball is into the hands of Simmons. He's having a tough time getting a fork in that ball. A little misjudged there on the handle, but he goes to the bucket and picks up a foul and will go to the line to shoot 2. And it's going to be the second foul on Lands. Send Simmons to the line. Simmons, the league leader from the charity stripe, if you will, at 96%, 95.8. Outstanding shooting percentages for Simmons. 46 from the field, 47 beyond the arc, 96 from the line. Inside for Lands, blocked partially at least by Simmons. It'll stay STU ball out off the Hurricanes. Littleton for Villain. Villain on Tomlinson. Got to the rim, no call. Ahead for Corliss. Lands on the block, but called for a foul instead. That'll be 3 on River Lands. Here comes Owen Amos off the bench quickly. This will be for Lands. Almost certainly, yes it is. Sends Corliss to the line. He's an 80% free throw shooter. Rattles that one through. Think Pink Day here. Think Pink weekend. Volleyball Think Pink games yesterday. Basketball Think Pink games here today in support of the Chalmers Hospital Foundation, who do just outstanding work here in the community. Knocked away. Not sure how that wasn't out of bounds on Martin. Looked like he stepped on the sideline to me. Nada had the ball at the time. Lead down to 8. McCarthy runs into traffic. Gets the putback to go. That's 50% shooting with 2 points and an offensive rebound on that trip for McCarthy. Foul Tomwine, the Tommy's 3rd of the quarter. Shout out to you wherever you're watching from. My privilege to bring you this game once again, the last of the Tommy's court sports until January 10th when volleyball's back home. Corliss with a baseline finish with a flourish. Amos screens for McCarthy. McCarthy with a layup that doesn't go off the glass. It was a tough one though. Tommy's fight for the rebound. We have foul called on Rossiter. On a push. Tell by the reaction of Coach Kendrick, he did not agree. Second on Rossiter. Villain draws a foul inside. This might be Tomlinson, or it could also be Rossiter again. Goes on Tomlinson. Second on Tomlinson. 3 team fouls each here, 7:23 to go in the third. We could see a lot of bonus action if this pace keeps up here in this quarter. Villain for the 10-point lead. Martin ahead for Rossiter. There's Corliss, tricky dribble. Draws a foul. Foul pace continuing. 4th Tommy foul, the first on Evan Villain. Corliss with another make from the line. Feels like this game's going to get closer yet. McCarthy bumped by Simmons, taken away by Simmons. Villain on a foul. Going to be the second on Villain. Simmons to the line. Lead down to 6. Hurricanes have made up 5 points at this point in the quarter. Littleton. McCarthy. Looking down low for Villain. He's going to go to work. Got a shot up, but not a great shot. Well defended by Holland. Simmons goes the other way. Rossiter in the pack with the rebound. Jump ball called. Possession to Holland. Again with the officials with more direction to the players. 12 on the shot clock as Holland inbounds. Simmons, cross-court pass for Rossiter. Three-pointer no good, but tracked down on the offensive boards. There's Corliss beyond the arc. Amos can't get the rebound. Tomlinson knocks it out of bounds. It's life on the Hurricanes bench. McCarthy back to Amos. Amos with a left-handed lay-in for 2. Nice drive by Owen Amos. Martin launches beyond the arc. Rebound Littleton. Littleton on the run. Littleton tries the coast to coast. Martin called for a carry. Parsons back in. This will be for Tomlinson. And Zach Dool in for the Tommies. McCarthy for 3 is good. Big bucket for Stu right there. Lead back to 10. And the answer from Rossiter. Amos. Can't make it 3 threes in a row. Rebound Hurricanes. Head for Rossiter. Corliss kicks for Rossiter. Rossiter off glass, no good. Rebound Littleton. To slow it up to corral the ball. Littleton for Villain on the baseline cut. Nice finish, Evan Villain. Corliss elevates and scores. That's going to be 2. Owen Amos to the 10. No call, no bucket. Amos loses the headband in the action, and it's Simmons the other way to score 2. Lead down to 5. Takeaway for Simmons. That's going to be a goaltend on Villain. Count the bucket. Lead down to 3. Timeout Tommies, and Riverlands checking back in. Just had a sense the game was going to get closer. Down to a 1-possession contest. It's a 7-0 run for Holland. They look to make it a sweep of the Tommies here today if the Hurricane men can come back with a win. Hurricane women with their particularly big performance in second half, fourth quarter. Going away, if you will, victory. for them over the Tommies. I'll put them in second place on the women's side at the Christmas break. And second place behind Mount Allison, who defeated Mount St. Vincent today. 65-60. I look forward to watching that one. Back in play here, Duel. The rookie can't get that to go. Rebound off to the Hurricanes. They can tie with a three. You bet Corliss is going to hunt one. Instead, it's Martin on the shot. Parsons out for Corliss. Corliss, 15-footer off the glass, and it's a 1-point lead for STU. Plus 10 this quarter for Holland. Two Tommies standing there, neither one of them picked up the ball. That pass out of bounds. Evan Villain claims responsibility for the errant pass. Subs in for Holland. McKinnon and Surer for Simmons and Martin. Score here, and the Hurricanes take the lead. Parsons on the board, back outside for Rossiter. Surer for Corliss. It's a tough matchup for the rookie Duel. Villain comes to help. No call ahead for Littleton. Littleton against three red shirts. Rebound to Holland. Rossiter with the spin move. Villain there on the block. McCarthy, offensive foul on the drive. It's going to be the third foul on McCarthy. .209 to go here. Parsons just turns and shoots for 15 feet. That shot's there every time. Holland now in front by one. Plus 12 this quarter for the Hurricanes. Duel beyond the arc. Comley makes a three. To make for McKinnon. Ties us at 63. Lands blocked by Parsons. Tipped out of bounds by Lands. Braden McDonald checking in for Bryce Corliss. It's like an extended rest here possibly. Minute and a half extra through the quarter break for Corliss. Parsons scores inside. Holland up two. Duel tries a three again. That one is short. Into the hands of McDonald. Off for McKinnon. There's Surer. Rossiter, Parsons. He can square up, shoot that from 15. Rebound by McDonald. Outside Rossiter. Thought that one was going down. Surer tries for the steal, knocks it out of bounds. 42.1 here in the third. Third quarter that's decidedly Hurricanes. And they got a 28-point quarter on the go here by my math. I'll check the stats as soon as we get to the end of the quarter and give you an update. And we have foul on Sir, gambling for the steal. Shot clock not working at the one end of the court here. The end the Tommies are shooting on. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Nine, 8. McCarthy draws another foul and to go to the line this time. It'll be a bonus situation. Tomlinson will check in. That's going to be the second on Owen Parsons. McCarthy brings the Tommies within 1. And 2. Brings them to the tie. Sir, about a 3-second differential shot in game clock. Let this one run down pretty deep, I think. Bill Michael Sir. Now he's directing some traffic for Hurricanes along the baseline. Back for Sir. That's going to be a shot clock violation. Not a great possession by Holland. I think they were late getting that one going. 2.8 game clock. Tommy's on the inbound. Let's see if McCarthy can get it back on a quick catch and shoot here from whoever he inbounds it to. Oh, turned over. Instead, it's Tomlinson who had a release at the buzzer. 65-65, the score at the end of 3 quarters. Fire up the phone, give you the stats. So that's a 28-17 quarter. Make up the 11-point deficit for Holland. Holland now shooting 40% from the field on 25 of 68, 5 of 16 from the on the arc, 10 of 11 from the free throw line. The Tommies 20 of 47 for 43%. Those numbers have come closer together. The Tommies 7 of 14 beyond the arc, 18 of 23. So it's the Hurricanes with 15 more shots than the Tommies in total. Turnovers, Tommies +1. Rebounds, 33-28 in favor of Holland. 9 on the offensive glass, that's a big difference. 11 assists each. Hurricanes 8 steals. 16 fouls. Bench points favor Holland, 27-7. It's been the way a lot of the season for the Tommies. Points in the paint favor Holland +4 as well, 26-22. Individual stats, Corliss up to 20 with 4 rebounds. Parsons 14 and 9 boards. Simmons adds 12 points. Assists, it's Surer with 4 to lead the team. Parsons leads with the 9 rebounds for the Tommies. Noah McCarthy has 25. That's almost his season average already. In fact, I'm going to check that. It might be right on his season average. 25.6, so 1 point away. Villain with a double-double, 11 points, 12 boards, with only 4 of 12 shooting. Lands 10 points, Littleton 8. Leading rebound, of course, Villain with 12. Assists, it's Littleton with 4. That's your summary here. As we move forward, so it's McCarthy with 25, Corliss with 20. Battle of the fifth-year veterans. Even up going into the fourth. 10 minutes or more to decide a winner. Littleton, McCarthy, Amos, Tumwine. There's McCarthy above his season average now with 27 points. So I'll round that out again. Villain, McCarthy, Tamwine, Littleton, and Amos for STU. And for Holland was Simmons on the turnover there with Corliss, Tomlinson, Surer, and McKinnon. STU +2. McCarthy spin moves to the bucket again. Another 2 in the end. 1 is going to be a foul on Surer. 2 guys in this game get shots whenever they want, and that's McCarthy and Corliss. For the and 1 and the 5-point lead, Noah McCarthy. Surer, McKinnon, Surer. Tomlinson back for Surer. There's Simmons. Elevates, can't get it to go. Villain collects another rebound off for Owen Amos. Littleton for 3 is good. Tommy's big start to the quarter. That's an 8-0 run. Simmons, nice dish inside. Tomlinson finishes. Lane drives baseline off glass, too strong. Rebound for Simmons. Simmons for Surer. Tomlinson, McKinnon now. Little switch of direction in the lane. Ball batted around. And it's Villain who finally comes up with it. Foul on Aaron Simmons on the grab. Jaden Martin checks back in for Surer. Parsons is in for Tomlinson. Six-point contest. The Tommies in front. An 8-2 start here to the quarter. Littleton gets a lane. Draws a foul, and he'll shoot 2. If this is on, no, I was going to say if that's on Simmons, it would have been 4. I believe that's going to go on Parsons. It's going to be 3. Tough fall to the court there for Vince Littleton. Going to shake that one off and go to the line. Officials are going to get the towel out, mop up the floor. And here is the icky shuffle from Dan Patterson. We'll have the dance move down quite, and there we go. Littleton on the line, makes the first. And the second for the 10-2 run to start the quarter for STU. See if the Hurricanes can mount a run of their own. Simmons, little roller skate move on McCarthy. Simmons elevates, and that's a triple as well. Littleton passes it right into the hands of Parsons. Over for Simmons. Amos with the rebound. He's going to take care of the ball there. Hand it off to Villain and find Littleton. Villain Tamwine for 3 out of the corner. Rebound Parsons. Off for Martin. Martin for Corliss is going to walk. Can't take the sidestep. Corliss doesn't think so, but I think when he looks at the tape, he'll find that probably is a travel. Sure looked like it from up here. Timeout on the floor. I think taken by Holland. I missed the call there. McCarthy now up to 30 points. A rebound and an assist. 3 fouls. Lands has 3 fouls. The Hurricanes, Corliss has 20 points. Showing online, Corliss, Simmons, Parsons, Martin, and Surer all with 3. Although I think Jaden Martin actually has 4 on the game sheet down below. See as how that plays out as we continue on. But we're in the fourth quarter. A lot of players playing with 3 fouls. 3, 4, 5 for Holland playing with 3. 7:22 to go. That could be a factor yet. But 3, not a lot to worry about. The fourth at this stage would be. It's going to be Tommy Ball off the travel. Down low for Villain. Knocked away by the Hurricanes on the run. Martin ahead for Corliss. Corliss finishes off glass. Give Bryce 22. 3.1 possession contest. Over for Amos. McCarthy on the catch against Martin. Parsons out for the double team. Corliss nearly picked off the pass. Oh, and called out off of Littleton. Turnover goes over to Holland. Good deflection by Corliss. Simmons pulls up, shoots. That's only a 2, so it's a 1-point game, 75-74. Corliss picks up his 4th. Potential big foul there. See maybe if the Tommies try to go at Corliss with something here, the next possession or 2. Kamwine back for Littleton. Littleton for Amos. 10 to shoot. No shot clock working at the Tommies end. I have to keep looking over my shoulder to give you that update. Villain rejected inside. Martin ahead for Simmons, and the lead over to the Hurricanes, 76-75. Kamwine, Littleton, well deep. Villain on the rebound. We got a foul on rebounding action, and we're going to shoot here. And it's going to be a foul on Rossiter on the rebound. Zach Duell in for Ethan Kamwine. Evan Villain to the line. 1 to tie, 2 will take the lead with 6 even on the game clock. Give Villain, that's going to be 12. So we're showing 77 for the Tommies, 76 for the Hurricanes. On the game board here, online it's showing 77-77. So there's a discrepancy there somewhere. The official paper on the table is the correct one. Parsons finishes. Put Holland up 1. I think the discrepancy is probably on the long 2-point shot from Simmons. That's where I first noticed the issue showing up there. McCarthy on the spin. Knocked out of bounds. Officials are going to get together here and say, no, it's out off the Tommies. Hurricane ball, 5:28 to go, and up 1. Simmons back outside for Corliss. Corliss guarded by Duell. That looks like the same elbow from Corliss that McCarthy was called for. at the other end. Instead, the foul goes on Duel. Look pretty similar from up here, different part of the court. It looks a lot like the same one that Noah was called for. Corliss for a 2-point lead. Not saying either one of them aren't fouls, just saying they look pretty similar to me. McCarthy for Lands. McCarthy beyond the arc. Front rim rebound by Rossiter. Hurricanes on the run. Villain ties up Rossiter, who comes out of the pack dribbling the ball still somehow. Martin for 3. Rebound Duel for McCarthy. 4:35 to go. Tommy's down a bucket. Oh, nice move by Amos, but he can't finish the lay-in. He went righty on the left side and blew the bunny. Corliss, no rim. .4:15 to go. Tommy's still down a bucket. Amos, 3 points. Tommy's now up 1, under 4 to play. It's turned into a really good contest. Simmons off glass for 2. Amos is going to try a drive. Too high off glass. Corliss wipes the boards ahead for Martin. Martin with a pass inside for Rossiter, who scores 2. Holland now up 3. McCarthy tries off glass. Rebound cleared. Rossiter, no call on the drive. That's a bad looking fall there. I think that's Aaron Simmons, blew a tire, little slide on the floor. That's those types of wipeouts that injuries can happen on. Give him a little extra moment to get himself collected. Thumbs up, says he's all right. We're going to wipe up the court there. Coach Kendrick out to check on the second-year guard. .259 to go. Simmons is going to come out of this one. I think that's McKinnon who's checked in, number 8. Online showing 84-80. It's only 83-80. I think that's the difference here. McCarthy stuck at 30. Simmons up to 24. Corliss 23. And stuck at 30s and a bit of a misnomer. 30 is a heck of a number to have on the board. Just hasn't scored since the last time I mentioned the leading scorers, that's all. Parsons, post catch. Martin, nice finish. Hurricanes up 5, 2.5 minutes to go. McCarthy draws a foul. Goes on Martin. And Martin, a little hand slap there for McCarthy on the line. Players competitive but friendly. Another warning on the Hurricanes. Coach Hickey says, hey, they've been warned. McCarthy makes that free throw to make it a 4-point game. Can't get that one to go, but it's Villain on the offensive glass. Puts it up back for two. Commies will trade that. 2-point contest. Martin from 15. Front rim, rebound, Littleton. Score ties. 3 puts them in front. Littleton to the corner, Tumwine. For Lands. Lands on the drive, elevates up. Can't get it to go, tipped out Tumwine, and the fresh 14 for STU. Minute 40 to play. Littleton attacks. Ball loose on the floor. Players diving foul on Tumwine on the dive for the rebound. Good hustle also by Jaden Martin. Only the second Tommy team foul this quarter. Nowhere near the bonus situation. The third on Tumwine. So now the Tommies need to stop here. Well, I'm the Hurricanes. Corliss is getting a touch on this possession. Instead, it's McKinnon who elevates. Rossiter knocks it out. No call out off of Lands. That looked like Rossiter's hand that was the last one on that from way up here. I'm a long way away from that. Simmons set to check back in, so he's all right after that tumble. Coming out is McKinnon. 12 on the shot clock. Both shot clocks working again magically. And now the one at the Tommies end is out yet again. Simmons turnaround doesn't go. McCarthy clears the board. 1:11 to go in a 2-point contest. Littleton on the drive. Offensive foul on Vince Littleton as Corliss stands in and takes a charge. Timeout taken. I missed the signal there. I think that's Holland. So I'll say it again, other timeout if I'm Holland. Corliss gets a touch this time. Corliss 23, McCarthy the game's leading scorer at 31. 9 of 16 from the field, 3 of 5 beyond the arc, 10 of 12 from the line. 2 rebounds, 2 assists. For Holland, Corliss and Simmons, as well as Jaden Martin, all with 4 fouls. And the online stats now match up with the in-game stats. And indeed, it was Simmons' bucket that was changed there on the correction. .107 to play. Tommy's down 2. Holland with the ball. Off the offensive foul. Tommy's. McCarthy, Littleton, Tumwine, Lands, and Villain. And it looks like Holland's going to advance the ball here, the way they're coming out of the huddle. Nope, they're going to take it sideline in the backcourt, end line in the backcourt. And for Holland, Rossiter, Martin, Simmons, Parsons, and Corliss. .12 to shoot as Martin tees the offense up. Guarded by McCarthy, now 8 to shoot. There's Corliss with the touch, back for Martin. Martin for Parsons from the foul line. It doesn't drop. That shot's been there all day, and it's a good shot. Tommy's down 2. Jump ball called. Possession, Holland. Wipe up the floor there as well. So the Tommies got one stop. They need another. Great hustle there by Jaden Martin to get the tie up. Inbounded in the backcourt. Martin. They can run this down. It'll be Tommy timeout if there's a score. Martin for Corliss. 7 to shoot. Corliss kicks for Rossiter. That's too strong. Rebound lands. 8 seconds on the game clock. Villain ahead for McCarthy. 4 to shoot. McCarthy with a long distance miss. The Hurricanes to come from behind victory. Down 11 at half. Are going to win 85-83 here in the last game of the first half. That'll move Holland to 4-4. The Tommies drop to 3-3. They'll be tied in the standings. Teams will shake hands here. Next games for these clubs. Holland on the road January 11th and 12th at UNBSJ. Home the 18th and 19th versus the Tommies. Tommies host MSVU 11th and 12th of January, we're talking here, before going on the road at Holland. Wish all the student athletes here on the Holland Hurricanes and the St. Thomas Tommies best of luck on their upcoming exam season. See you in the second half, folks, for the always amazing Alice in the producer's chair, and everyone here at St. Thomas. I'm Bill Gibson. Once again, my privilege to bring you the call here from my perch in the pit. See you in January.